Hello Gundam fans, this is Prime92, and today I'll be looking at the 10144 High Grade Gundam Age 3 Fortress from the 3rd generation of Gundam Age. So this is the 3rd and final Age 3 release, even though it was the second one that was shown in the series, but whatever. So we have the the core fighter and the G Hopper. Kind of makes me want this thing to be green, just for that name alone. Pretty simple conversion for this one. You just got the legs bent and the arms folded forwards and like kind of curled up. It's pretty simple. Still have the clear cockpit there on the hopper, and of course the core fighter is exactly the same. No changes there. And this stand is exactly the same too. It still has the ratcheting points here if you pull it out and rearrange it, and you can ratchet this part up and down if you want. And you can store the little cover for the action base right there. And the extra hand right down there. So, let's get to transformation, because this is pretty easy. So, straighten the legs. Straighten the toes. Put the front skirts down. Then straighten the arms. Of course, you have to part swap the torso. Just unpeg the fake one. And bring in the normal one. Now, this ball joint, the polycap one is actually one of the many spare ones I have. Because the one that came with the kit was far too loose. Sometimes that happens, it's just kind of the luck of the draw, I guess. Sometimes you'll have a good one, sometimes you won't. Alright, and then just take this guy, flip this piece forward, pull out the head, bring this part forward, peg that into the chest, and then flip that back down, rearrange these however you want, and then just peg that into the polycap right here. Or not. And there is the Age 3 Fortress in mobile suit mode. It does look pretty good. I really like the colors. It's like a purple. It's a really dark purple. I thought it was like a black or gray from the show, but it's more of a... I don't know how the camera's showing it off. It looks purple on the camera, but it's like a really, really dark purple. I like it. Now, you do have quite a few little stickers. You got, of course, the normal ones, the camera here, and one on the back of the head, little teeny baby one. The eyes, the age symbol here on the chest. You've got little black ones here with some silver panel lining on the cannons on both the shoulders and the arms. You've got little black stickers in here on the back here and on the lower ones. You got these ones here, which are from the all three forms. You got little black ones here. Oh, this one got lost. It was there. I don't know what happened. But you got, see in this right there. And you got little ones here, which are black and silver. I really like those. They're kind of cool. And little ones here on the front skirts, little purple ones. So, that's, oh, and little black ones right here. You can kind of see them right there. So I think that's about it. Oh, I guess, and the white ones here. So yeah, there are quite a few. So it's a pretty solid model, aside from that polycap I explained, but that's, like I said, it's a, it's a chance thing. But it's overall pretty stable. I do find the hips are a little loose, at least on mine. I don't think that's really a big deal. It stands perfectly fine. It just looks really nice. Very, very unique. I like it. The head's the same as always. It's a double ball joint, so it can go forwards and back, and up and down, and rotate. And the arms can go up and down at the torso, forwards and back. I do like it that the shoulder connector is a different piece. It'll go all the way around. This little flap can move, the arm can go that far out. Rotate below the shoulder, double jointed elbow, ball jointed wrist, ball joint in the stomach so it can go a little forwards and back, and then the ball joint waist so it can rotate, and you can lift it up to get a little bit more movement. Ball jointed front skirts, they're molded together, and I've left them like that. Ball joint, not a ball joint, a hinge for the side skirt, and then a hinge for the back skirt. Legs can go, let's see, they can go forwards and backwards separate from the waist, and do the jig jig jig. The legs will go pretty far forwards, a little back, just because of the back skirt, out really far, rotate at the hip, a double jointed knee. The ankles are really surprising. First off, the foot guard can move, and the flap at the back can move. But the feet, they can go forwards and backwards pretty far up at the hinge. And then you have the ball joint down here, so it can go forwards and backwards more, and side to side pretty far. And it'll rotate some, and the toes can move down because of the transformation. So you gotta really look at that. That's crazy for something that you think is like more of a powerhouse. It's not made for like super poses, but this looks really good. This is something for something that would be like just for firepower. It reminds me of like what it would look like with a robot Damashi, the like promo pictures. If this was ever made into one, I don't think it is. But yeah, surprisingly, the more bulky version is, or looking version, is probably one of the more posable of the age kits, of the age 3 kits. So articulation, oh, and these can move on ball joints. So articulation is really, really good. Now, of course, the only accessories it has are already on them. You got the cannons on the shoulders, which can move up and down, and the ones on the arms, which don't do anything. They just look pretty cool. And that's actually it. I mean, that's really all it had in the show. It just has the cannon. It's the Buster, pretty much, minus the missiles. It shoots a lot. And it hovers, which is why I like these stickers. So it's like, it's like a Dom. Oh my god, Dom ring paint. Oh man. Well, anyway, so yeah, accessories are really minimal, but that's what it had in the show, and that's why it gives you these extra hands. These are just closed fists. It comes with the holding hands, but you don't get any extra hand covers because you don't need them. It can't hold anything. It does have the other one too, the open hand, but that's it. So yeah, bare bones, but that's all it needs, really. So of course I have to compare this guy to the other forms of the Age 3. We got the orbital, and we've got the normal. I guess I can put the normal in the middle. Kind of makes more sense. So there we go. All 3 forms, finally. The fortress was definitely a long time coming. At least it felt like that, compared to these two. So that is the Age 3 fortress. Really, I thought this was going to be my least favorite, but I think it's actually, for the high grades, it's probably my favorite. Just because of the really good articulation, especially in the legs. It really looks like a powerhouse with these cannons. But it can pull off some really good moves. And it looks good. I really do like it. Because I wasn't expecting the purple, and I do like purple. So, out of all 3, I personally like this one the best. So, that's about it, and I'll see you at the next review.